Contact sound warning. Well then, as we say here in Harambe, Monday. Let's go. Alright everyone, my name is Cameron. I'm going to be your safari guide out there on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve today. If you look above your heads there, you are going to see your animal spotting guide. Now we're probably not going to see all those animals out there today, but we usually have pretty good luck. Now for your safety, we do ask everyone, please remain seated throughout our safari. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Also for your safety, we do ask that everyone behind me, please keep your face coverings, covering your nose, mouth, and chin at all times throughout our safari. Now the first area of the reserve we're going to enter into is known as the Little Satu'li Forest. Now we are going to be visiting these animals in their home territory, so we do want to be respectful to them. Now that just means no yelling, no screaming, no whistling, no clicking noises, no kissing noises at those animals. A lot of times those noises do freak them out, and that's for their safety as well as our own. Now, if you plan on taking any photos or videos of the animals while we're out there on our safari today, just make sure you hold on to those cameras tightly, as the reserve does not allow us to stop for any items that are dropped out of the truck. I can send a warning to fetch it for you to retrieve later, but I promise it won't be in the same condition it was when you dropped it. Now, is this anybody's first time here at Kilimanjaro Safaris? Nope. Well, welcome back everyone. You are now stuck with me for the next 2 weeks, as you know, so you're going to get nice and comfortable. Now we are just going to wait for a couple more moments from that final all clear from our wardens to let us know when it's safe to go ahead and enter the reserve. And it looks like we are getting the all clear, so
let's go. Whoa.
Now it looks like the first animal we're going to be able to spot in the forest is going to be there on the right hand side. It's a couple dark brown animals. They have striped hind legs and they are the okapi. Now because of the okapi stripes, a lot of people think that they're relatives of the zebra, but actually the okapi are the only known relatives to the giraffe. Like the giraffe, they have a really long prehensile tongue, so long that they can lick their own eyeballs. And it being prehensile, that means that they can use it to grab things, like leaves out of trees. Now it also looks like there's what's probably an animal watering hole here to our left. Those are usually some pretty great places to spot an animal or two. And it looks like there is a pretty large animal hanging out in the forest right now. Coming up on our left-hand side, it's currently munching on some branches. It is a black rhino. Now the black rhino is actually a smaller subspecies of rhino. It can reach a weight of 3,000 pounds and run at a speed of 35 miles per hour. Unfortunately, there's only about 5,000 of them left on the entire planet, and that is due to poaching. Now it looks like there are going to be a couple different species of hoofstock animals coming up. Also going to be on our left-hand side in just a moment here. The first ones we'll see are these orangey brown animals. They're going to have horns on their heads, and they are the bongo. Now the bongo are also known as the ghosts of the forest because they're hardly ever seen. So if you can spot them, which you should be able to, now you can say you saw some ghosts while you were on Kilimanjaro Safaris. The tan deer-like animal here to our left are the greater kudu, definitely females. You can tell because they don't have any horns on their heads. Only the male of the greater kudu will grow horns. And the big bird there to our left, hanging out with the kudu, that is the saddle-billed stork. The saddle-billed stork is the largest species of stork on the planet, being able to reach a height of 5 feet with a wingspan of about 9 feet. Now, if you all ever spot something that I do not, feel free to let me know. Every now and then, I'll have my eye on the road to keep us from crashing. You're welcome. So I can miss things from time to time. But you know what? We are leaving the Little Satu'li Forest now, and it looks like we're approaching Safi River. Now, Safi River is a pretty large body of water, so sometimes there are some pretty large animals that can be found here. What we're going to want to look for is any dark shapes you might see in the water, like that dark shape right there on our left-hand side. That is the back of a Nile hippopotamus. You might see another one further down the river. It actually looks like there might be a whole float of hippos hanging out on the river right now, and that's what a group of hippos is known as, a float. The Nile hippo is one of the largest and most dangerous animals in all of Africa. They can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes, and although they are excellent swimmers, they don't like to swim. They usually prefer to just sink to the bottom of the water. Then they'll simply walk or run along the water's bottom. Those birds there to our left, those are the pink-backed pelican. The pink-backed pelican get their name from the fact that their backs will turn pink, or at least more pink than normal, during mating season. You can see a few more hippos here to our left walking along the bottom of the water there of the river. Now, hippos Later tonight, after the sun sets, any hippos that can be found on the river are going to become more and more vocal. And a hippo vocalization is known as a wheeze honk. Now, hippo wheeze honks, they're about as unique as your and I's voices. Some will wheeze before they honk, some will honk before they wheeze, and some hippos, they just honk. There's another one in the water there by those waterfalls. But it looks like there's another very dangerous animal hanging out with the hippos on the river right now. There on the left-hand side, you're going to be able to see the Nile crocodile. Now, like I said, the Nile crocodile are very dangerous. They have very powerful jaws, but they don't just use those jaws of theirs to catch prey. It also makes them excellent parents. They've been seen rattling their eggs around in their mouths to encourage the little ones to hatch. Right now, we're heading away from Satu'li River, and from what I can tell, it looks like we are heading towards the African savanna. Now, the African savanna does stretch for hundreds and hundreds of miles, so it's probably where we're going to spend the majority of our 2-week safari. And it is home to some of the world's largest and most famous animals. But before we see any of those animals, we are going to see a baobab tree, it looks like, here on our right-hand side, also known as the upside-down tree, because its branches look like roots about 9 months out of the year. Now, for a baobab tree to be the size of the one we just saw right there, it does have to be at least a couple thousand years old. And now, we have officially entered the African savanna. Now, it looks like we can already see quite a few different species of animals roaming about the savanna right now. It looks like the first animals that we might get a good look at are going to be both the Maasai giraffe and the Hartmann's mountain zebra. The Maasai giraffe are going to be the really tall guys. They're further in the back there. We'll probably see them again a little bit better later on. And these striped animals here to our right are the Hartmann's mountain zebra. Now, what separates Hartmann's mountain zebra from other subspecies of zebra is if you can get a good look at their necks, you might notice there's a little extra flab of skin that kind of dangles from their neck. Now, their little extra flab of skin, that's their dewlap. Their dewlap assists with blood circulation, helps keep them cool in the savanna heat. It looked like there might have been a small dazzle of zebra hanging out on the savanna today, and it looked like there was even a baby zebra that was a part of that dazzle as well. We'll see those zebra again, I think, and in just a few more moments as we head deeper into the savanna here. Now, there is going to be another Maasai giraffe coming up on our right-hand side in just a moment. And on the left-hand side, it looks like there is an animal down there, and it looks like that then does belong to the African wild dogs. There's a bunch of them laying down in the shade there immediately to our left, kind of behind the truck. Now, do not let their cute little cuddly faces fool you. They're actually the #1 most successful predators in all of Africa. The reason they're so successful is they'll hunt in packs of 15 to 20 dogs, and they'll simply chase their prey until it collapses from exhaustion. Now, that giraffe on the right-hand side of the truck there is demonstrating for us what giraffes do best, and that is eating. Giraffe actually spend about 16 to 20 hours a day just eating.
Hey, me too.
Now, that doesn't leave a lot of time for much else. So the giraffe only spend about 30 minutes of their day sleeping. They only sleep for a few minutes at a time, and when they do sleep, they usually prefer to sleep standing up with their eyes open. Now, if you remember, I said we are visiting the animals in their home territory at the beginning of our safari, and because of that, they are free to do whatever they'd like. Sometimes what the animals like to do is stand in the road and chill there.
It's cute.
Whenever that happens, it's totally cool. We always just wait for them to decide that they would like to do something else with their time, but it might create a little bit of what I like to call a giraffic jam. Not about on the reserve. Now, we are going to see these little cute animals here on the left-hand side. They kind of look like s'mores, and they are the springbok. The springbok are one of the top 10 fastest land mammals on the planet. They can reach a speed of 60 miles per hour, and they can jump 13 feet straight in front of them with a single leap, which is probably when we're left. Those are the white-bearded wildebeest. The white-bearded wildebeest do make one of the largest land migrations on the planet, with up to 1.5 million of them that have been seen migrating together at one time. And they also get their name, wildebeest, from an Afrikaans word that literally translates to, you would maybe guess what wildebeest might translate to?
Yeah.
It is wild beast. wildebeest wildebeest. Now we are passing by termite mounds as well on all sides of the truck, and termite mounds, they've been reported to grow up to 30 feet tall in height, and they are stronger than concrete. They're made out of termite saliva, mud, and dung. And you know, termite dung might not have been my first choice of what to make a mound out of, but it might have been my number 2 choice. It's the dad joke of the safari. Now, there is an animal kind of hanging out in front of us to the left here. It's a dark gray animal, or light gray, hanging out in the shade there. That is a Patterson's eland, and that is a male. And I'm pointing out that he's a male because the males are much larger than the females. He can reach a weight of 2,000 pounds, making him one of the largest species of antelope on the planet. Now, we're also going to see those Hartman's Mountain zebra one more time. It looks like they're going to be here on our right-hand side, including that baby zebra one more time. Now, does anyone happen to know if zebras are white animals with black stripes or black animals with white stripes? They are black animals, and they have white stripes. The way you can tell is the only part of the zebra's body that's not covered in their stripes is their muzzle where their mouth is. And if you look at their mouth, it is black, and that shows what the rest of their body would look like without those white stripes on them. Now, I do believe I mentioned that a group of zebra is known as a dazzle.
Did you know that?
Fun fact, when a group of zebra is running on the savannah, the
No,
sunlight
about their
actually
skin
reflects
color.
off of their white and black stripes. And that's been known to be so dazzling
Me neither.
that it's actually caused lions to have seizures on the savannah. Now, we saw those Maasai giraffe earlier. It looks like they migrated further into the savannah here. I feel like we'll probably see them again in just a moment. Now, it did look like there was an entire tower of giraffe out and about today, and that's what a group of giraffe is known as, a tower of giraffe. I do believe I also caught a glimpse of maybe a baby giraffe or two, so we should hopefully be able to see some of those babies in just a moment here as well. Yeah. Now, giraffes are the tallest land mammals on the planet. Some of the taller subspecies can reach a height of over 20 feet tall. And whenever a baby giraffe is born, it's actually born 6 feet tall. And it can stand up just 1 hour after being born. Now, it actually looks like
good basketball players.
You're going to see these big cows and these really big horns on their heads. These are the Ankoli cattle. Now, the Ankoli cattle, also known as the Watusi cattle, are going to be the only domesticated animals we will spot on the reserve today. The large horns on their heads are hollow, so they're not that heavy, only about 9 to 10 pounds. And they're comprised of a honeycomb structure that circulates blood to the top of their heads. And that's what they
look at that
cool
one.
in the savannah heat. Now it looks like we're getting closer to that tower of Maasai giraffe here, and that's a baby giraffe that's crossing the road up ahead. Now, what separates Maasai giraffe and other subspecies is they have messier, darker colored spots on their coats. Looks like this one giraffe is, of course, eating, like always, here to our left, and he's kind of showing off that prehensile tongue that he shares with his cousin, the okapi, as he eats. That's that really long, dark purple, black tongue there.
That's probably the closest I've ever seen one.
They're very cute. You might notice they have very long necks, but it might surprise you to learn that giraffes do have the same amount of neck vertebrae that we do, and that's just 7. Theirs is just larger and spaced out further than ours. Giraffes don't just have large necks, though. They also have very large hearts. And I mean that both figuratively and literally. A giraffe heart is about 1.5 feet long. Now, this rock formation here that we're about to pass through, this is commonly referred to as Monkey Point. And it looks like something pretty large passed through Monkey Point recently on top of this tree on the right-hand side over when there's actually a snake trying to cross the road. Oh, there it goes, back into the bushes. Now, let's see here. We'll see if maybe we can spot what's irresponsible and knock that tree over. Oh, if you look there on the left-hand side, there is a mandrill. That is the largest, most brightly colored monkey on the planet. Oh, there's one climbing the tree right here immediately to our left. The male mandrill can reach a weight of 100 pounds, and they are the monkey species that Rafiki from Disney's The Lion King is inspired after. And it looks like I did catch a glimpse of the animal probably responsible for knocking that tree over. Coming up on our right-hand side, we should be able to see it.
I think the back here is rougher.
Look at an African elephant, besides the fact that we are in Africa, by looking at their ears. Their ears will actually be shaped like the continent of Africa if you get a good look at them. Now, if I had to guess, I would guess that that elephant right there is a male elephant. And the reason I say that is because it looked like he was all by himself. Once male elephant reaches adulthood, they actually do leave their herds and go off on their own. However, they sometimes will form bachelor herds with one another, and that's simply smaller little groups, not just the male elephants. bridge might not look the sturdiest, but I promise we'll be. See, I told you we'd be fine. Now let's go see if we can maybe spot an entire herd of African elephants. Now it does look like some elephants passed through here at some point recently. One of the ways I can tell is these tusked are inherently planned on the left hand and right hand sides. Now elephants, they do like to take their tusks in clay like that. They like to gather the clay up and then eat it like that elephant there to your left. Them eating that clay is kind of like their version of them taking their daily vitamin. The clay is filled with rich minerals and it helps keep those elephants healthy. Now it looks like there is a herd out and about right now. There was a couple in the distance there. One just went behind the rocks and there's a third one here to our left. We might hopefully get a better view of some of them in just a few more moments here. Now from the elephants that we have looked at so far, you probably have noticed the tusks protruding out of their face. Now elephant tusks, they are made of ivory, and both male and female elephants will grow those tusks. Unfortunately though, that does make both male and female elephants targets of poaching. Now, there was a Disney Conservation Fund researcher who actually discovered that elephants are definitely afraid of bees. So in an effort to help protect the elephants from African farmers that are killing them to protect their crops, they developed beehive fences that the farmers can place around their crops. The elephants will hear the bees buzzing and they will steer clear. That protects the elephants from the farmers. It protects the farmers' crops.
This is so bumpy back here. I don't think we've ever sat in the back before.
We're going to be able to see here on our left-hand side, that was probably their watering hole here. Not too surprising, elephants do drink about 50 gallons of water every single day. And they don't just drink a lot of water, they also eat a lot of food. About 300 pounds of food every single day. And 300 pounds is also about the same amount of weight a baby elephant weighs the day that it's born.
Yeah, that's
Stella.
That's Stella
It
the...
also looks like that baby elephant's hanging out.
She's not very small anymore.
Here to our left.
Didn't we see her like 2 years ago?
The greater flamingo are
She was a little baby.
the lightest in color of the flamingo species. And they're actually hatched gray, but after about a year of them eating their favorite food, which is brine shrimp,
Shrimp.
gray baby flamingo you can see there will eventually turn pink. Now a group of flamingo like the group we're seeing there to our left is known as a flamboyant. And actually they're flamboyant pink color.
Indeed. I should have brought the stabilizer, huh?
It looks like we're going to see a sort of muddy area out here on our left-hand side. Now that muddy area there, that's the favorite hangout spot for the rhino. Rhino like to roll around in mud wallows like that and poke themselves in the mud. It's how they stay cool in the savanna heat. So we'll see if maybe we can spot some rhino as we head deeper into the savanna. Now, unfortunately, rhino population numbers have been in decline in recent years due to the fact that their only known predator has begun hunting them at night and hunting them with more and more sophisticated methods. Does anyone maybe know what the only known predator to the rhino is? It is human.
It is
Poachers
Jenny.
are killing them for their horns. Some cultures believe rhino horns have mystic healing properties. It's one of the reasons they're poached so heavily. But rhino horns aren't made of anything special. They're made of keratin, the same material as our hair and our fingernails. But if you look there on the left-hand side, kind of hiding in the corner, some of you might just catch a glimpse of the fastest land mammal on the planet, and that is the cheetah. He's kind of hiding from us, not really in a great place to be seen, but he is there. Now the cheetah can reach a top speed
Hi,
of
Molly.
over
Thank
70
you.
miles per hour. And
Welcome
they
to
can
the
go
Animal
from 0 to
Kingdom.
60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds.
This was a last minute choice this morning, but we hopped on over here.
Now,
And thank you for subscribing.
Their claws are always out, even when they're running super fast. They are the only big cat species that will hunt.
We'll be here for a few hours today, I think.
The cheetah is the only big cat species that
And if anyone wants to see anything on our Instagram story, we posted a poll. So if anyone wants to see anything, write down what you want to see, send it to us in our story, and we'll try to go and do the things that you guys want to see today.
There's a particular animal.
Yeah, the park's open till 6.
Yep. And so our Instagram is official Disney Digest. So if anyone wants to see anything, you can go over there and tell us what you want to see.
Yeah, it looks like we're about to see some lions.
They're going to be out here on the right-hand side. Looks like there might be will crash down about today, and that's what a
Maybe.
rhino is known as, a
There's the
crash.
white.
Now, in front of the rhino, you might see a little brown animal with little horns on his head. That is a Bontabon,
You can
very
see him way
special little
back
guy.
there.
Because at one point, there was only 17 of them left on the entire planet. They were overhunted to extinction, almost, for their pelts, because of the sunlight isn't just right, so clean with purple. Now, we'll see the white rhino and the Bontabon one more time. Just a few more moments here. Now, if you want to look in the little crack of the copy right there, just in that little crack, you might just see two lion, some of the taller people in the truck maybe. There's a male and female kind of snuggled up together just in that little down cracky area there. Now, you can tell which one's the male. He would have had the big bushy mane wrapped around his neck, laying down there. Now, if it looks like there's
Not a great
lion,
view,
all right,
but-
let's see where lions are large.
A little bit.
Yeah, we've gotten better views in the past.
You might just see a warthog laying down right there. A little fuzzy looking rock dude. He's got two sets of tusks. Most noticeable set are the ones that curve upwards. There's actually two more laying down right next to each other in the back there. The ones that curve upwards are the ones that get their burrows with. And you have another set underneath those that are straight out. And there's a set that will use for defense. We're going to see the Bontabon one more time here, as well as the white rhino. Now, the white rhino are larger than the black rhino we saw earlier. They can reach a weight of 5,000 pounds compared to the black rhino of 3,000. But they can still run at a speed of 35 miles per hour, just like the black rhino could. Now, the eggs on the ground do not belong to the rhino. Rhinos don't lay eggs. Those are ostrich eggs.
Ostrich.
We don't see ostrich in the area right now, but ostrich eggs are...
We love a good ostrich.
It would not crack. Now, I'm hoping that we got to see both white and black rhino on our safari so far today. And a lot of people guess, logically, that one of the differences between white and black rhino is going to be their color. But actually, white and black rhino are the same exact color. The main difference between the two species is the black rhino that we saw at the beginning of our safari has a really long, clean style upper lip. So just like how the okapi and the giraffe can use their tongues to grab things, so the black rhino uses its upper lip to pull grass up at trees and eat it. Well, sometimes people will ask, well, if they're the same color, why is one called white and one called black? Now that is actually the mispronunciation of the Afrikaans word. I believe it was pronounced.
Whoa.
It has something to do with the white rhino.
Whoa. Hold on.
White, and now they're forever known as the white rhino.
Whoa.
But sadly, my friends, our safari has come to an end. However, if you're not done looking at animals, you want to see a few more, feel free to check out Gorilla Falls. There you can see deer, cats, naked mole rats, gorillas, all sorts of other African animals, and unfortunately, friends, a lot of the animals that we did get to see out there today are endangered, either due to loss of habitat or from poaching. But even the smallest bit of effort can make the biggest difference. You all can make a difference, even starting today, simply by recycling your sponge necessary water bottles with you. Now, if you all want to learn more about how you can help the animals that we got to see out there today, feel free to take to the village here at any merchant location in the village of Harambe. Harambe is conservation. Now, my friends, as you approach the village of Harambe once again, just make sure you gather up all your belongings. You don't want to forget anything in the truck. Now, we do not like to say goodbye here in Harambe. We feel goodbyes are far too sad and far too final. So instead, what we say is Quadrini, and that is a
Quadrini.
Now, my name was Cameron, and it was my pleasure to assist you all with your safari out there on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve today. On behalf of all of us here at Television Art Safaris, I do hope you all have a great rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom or wherever your adventure is.
We made it.
Quadrini, everyone, if there are any wilderness
Oh. Okay.
Simba 1. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.
That wasn't the best safari we've ever been on here, but sometimes it just depends on the time of day that you go. Where to next? Jenny Brook.
How are you feeling for
I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know if I can film on that, but
Do you know how to put people's responses in your story?
I think they have to tag you, no? I don't know. I thought it just kind of gave you an option to like click on it.
No, I can't really figure it out. Oh, the bag! Cameron!
Okay, here, hold this for me.
Scroll out of that. All right, guys, so we are going to be heading over to Pandora right now. Had some people in our Instagram stories say that they wanted to see Flight of Passage. Don't know if we can videotape on it. I guess we'll see what happens. Obviously, we'll take you guys through Pandora and through the line. And yeah, if anyone wants to see anything, answer our question on Instagram at Official Disney Digest, and we will try to show you guys as much as we can today. The park closes at 6, so we're gonna just try to do as much as we can before then.
Oh, I'm not sure. This used to be a lot easier.
That's Jesse.
Yeah, we'll switch back. Whew. It is a hot one today, though. It's already 90 degrees. Which way are we going?
We are going to Pandora.
For the health and safety of everyone, face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
What?
What do you guys see? We're just videotaping.
Just hanging out. Waiting for someone to come back on. Nobody's on right now.
Okay, let's keep walking.
Let's go to Pandora. Seems pretty quiet here so far today, though. Crowd levels are still low. I mean, it seems like most people are still going to Hollywood Studios, trying to get on Rise of the Resistance. But we tried that yesterday. Not even a chance.
Nope, it was gone in about 5 seconds.
Yeah, the system. I think they need a better system, but I wonder how many people a day they put on that ride. Jen, Starbucks. Man, where's all the shade at, huh? Whew. Did you want to do the river journey or flight of passage first?
Let's just flight of passage.
Okay.
Walk ahead, I'm calling Jessie. She figured out how to do it.
All right. We're getting close here to Pandora, and then we're gonna do flight of passage first here. We'll get in line for that. I might try to figure out a way to hold this thing, but I left the stabilizer at home, so you can kind of see it off in the distance.
Thank you so much. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye. Bye, thank you.
Shade.
Wow. Jessie is the best.
I know. My phone's getting hot.
Was it the Pomeranian and the
Whew. You can already tell we're in Pandora. What is this line for?
That's the line for River Journey.
Whoa.
Claro.
That almost goes out of the land here. That one? Look at her. Isn't that magical? You sure it's not for flight of passage? Wild views. This thing's gigantic. Ooh. Okay.
Let me make sure that I share.
All right. Whew. All right, let's see if we can find this line. All the lines at the parks just wrap around everywhere. Is that for Navi?
I don't know. Yes. Flight
Yeah.
of passage is over here.
Okay.
Keep walking.
Looks real nice. I don't know how they do it, but I found it.
Sweet.
All right, let's do this. Did you see what the wait time was?
I think it's like 4.
Oh yeah, it's 40. So that is not bad for flight of passage. We're used to it being like 4 hours. At minimum, but 40's not bad today. Jesse said we got some wild views at the kingdom here.
It was cool being in the back of the safari, but it was really bumpy.
Yeah. We were like sliding and flying. Yeah, so after this we'll probably do Navi. Where's the...
I'm gonna go in the shade real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just waiting in line here. 40 minutes is not going to be bad for flight of passage, but it's definitely hot here in the sun. I don't know where Jenny went, but we're moving. Hi. I get it.
if you want to watch.
Ooh, fan. Ooh, baby. If you had to pick one, Flight of Passage or Navi?
Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage,
without
easy.
a doubt.
Navi River Journey is pretty, but it's short and there's not much to it except for the scenery. Flight of Passage is one of the most thrilling rides here at Disney now, since they opened it, what, like 3 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, people are still coming to this ride like crazy, so obviously there's something special about it.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why people keep coming back to ride it.
Right. And it's cool going through here now after seeing the movie finally for the first time. You still haven't seen it. You should.
Well, I've seen bits and pieces of it, but it was very long, and it didn't grab my attention.
Yeah, it's like a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
It starts out kind of slow, but once you get into it, it's pretty good. But it is cooler just being here than actually watching it, so. Ooh, there was a blast of AC. Do you think I'll be able to hold this on the ride?
Guess we'll find out, now, won't we?
Maybe. Oh, that's a nice spot, right in front of the fan. And that's kind of blocking the sun. It's pretty big. Oh.
But I have a feeling it says 40 minutes, but every ride that we've gone on so far since we've been here has not been what it's been posted for.
Yeah, some of the rides have been like half the time that they're posted for. We went on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway yesterday for the first time. It was posted as a 90-minute wait, but it was a 60-minute wait, so they're trying to scare people away, it seems, so that they can properly social distance. But they do a good job enforcing the restrictions. Jenna got yelled at this morning.
It wasn't that I got yelled at. It's just like, someone was watching me while I took my last sip of coffee, and once I put my cups down, they told me to put my mask back on like instantly.
Mask up.
I was like, let me swallow my last sip, please.
No, spit. Spit it out.
But whatever.
It's got to be a tough time to be a Disney employee. When on Magic Kingdom, when on Splash, and it was posted 65. Yeah. Yeah, so we went on Splash.
Oh, it disappeared.
We went on Splash the other day, Tuesday, and it was a 45-minute wait, but it ended up being like 18. And same with Haunted Mansion. It was a 45 and we waited 15 for it. A lot of the rides are like a walk-on right now, but since we live here now, it doesn't really matter if we have to wait. We can just come whenever. As long as we have that park reservation.
Few hours here, few hours there. It's definitely a lot different than, coming just for a vacation, and we've already realized that. Like,
It's a lot less stressful.
we don't have to cram everything in. And I'm a person who likes to plan.
Yeah.
And so that's been so weird for me to not plan.
Whoa. Yeah, and like we don't have to go open or close every day. Not that the park's open their normal 17-hour days, but we can still just go like at our leisure, which is nice. We got up this morning, we had some breakfast, watched a little TV, and then we just got in the car and came down. So
Look at all the drawings on the ceiling. I don't think we've ever come through here. We've only done like
Fast Pass. Yeah, because it's normally like a 6-hour wait.
Yeah. But this is moving so fast.
I didn't check the time we got in line, but it'll probably be like 25, 30 minutes as opposed to 40 here. But you can't underestimate Flight of Passage, so. So we'll see. It is nice in here, though.
So yeah, depending on the wait time and the interest that people have, we will go on Navi River Journey. If not, then we'll go and do something else.
Yeah. Because that's also a 40-minute wait. Or so they say. Oh, we're speeding up here. Ooh, sudden brakes. Okay. I spoke too soon. What have other people wanted to check out?
The safari. We got that after the safari. So.
Yeah, we don't have to do the river journey. Molly just said she doesn't really enjoy it, which I totally get.
Yeah.
It's not like, if it was like a 10-minute wait or like a walk-on, I would say, sure, go ahead and do it, but there's plenty of other cool stuff we can do. Like, I want to go see the animals today.
We've never done the trails.
Yeah, we've never done the trails. just because we were so much more focused on like the shows and stuff, but they don't have those right now. So, ooh, that's cool.
So, someone also said like maybe Mr. Kamal's fries, which we've never had those. We've only done flame tree barbecue fries.
Those are good.
Someone else said everything, which I like the way you think. And then someone said Everest, which we will definitely be going on Everest. And if I have to, I'll hold on to my phone for dear life and be able to show you guys.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah, my mask is fogging me up here. Fogging my glasses up. Can't even see us.
Can't even see us. This room is pretty cool though.
But we're decked out in Lion King stuff today. Okay. What's my battery at? 48.
Oh man.
At least when we have the stabilizer, it will charge the phone. So.
Well, which we just didn't prepare for today. We didn't think we'd be going live.
Yeah. But I just my bad. We must be getting close already, though. Cool.
Yeah, we might lose a little service in here.
I think we're back. I think so. Yeah, the service inside here is not great.
So if we do lose service, like,
Then
hopefully we get it back. Just bear with us.
if we do lose it, we'll come back when we're off the ride, I think. And we'll do some more outdoorsy stuff. But I think we're good for now. Moving on up in the world. Look at those flower-looking things. I don't know. Why is my brightness so low? That could have something to do with my vision. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Ooh. You know what I'm gonna miss today? Finding Nemo, the musical. I miss the shows. But the cavalcades are all really cute.
I know, I'm hoping to see the Chicken Little one. Because they're in their dinosaur costumes.
And that hurt.
For your safety, please keep your face covering on at all times, except when actively eating or drinking.
Yes, sir.
Please keep your party together, abide by the queue markings, and maintain physical distancing between your party and others. Remember to wash your hands frequently throughout your visit, or use the sanitizer dispensing units provided. Thank you.
You're so welcome, sir.
be almost there.
Do you know when we got in line?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I might have an estimate. Like about 16 minutes ago.
So we're nearing the halfway point. The potential halfway point. You're all lit up from the black light. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Q Shiny from Moana.
Huh?
Q Shiny from Moana.
Who said that?
Jesse. Tomato hasn't always been this grand.
It's actually kind of what that looks like.
Oh, was a drab little crab once. Okay, I've been shushed. Okay. That's the movie. Even though my glasses are fogged again. Hello.
Hello.
You look cute today.
Thanks. We'll move back.
Oh yeah. Lion King. Just can't wait to be king.
Breaking it in.
It's not new, but it's new to be used. Yeah. Let's keep the line moving, people.
Yeah, like only half of it developed, but it looks so completely overrun. Yeah,
I'm moving a lot. Yeah, see, this is probably the part of the movie that you did not get to. I'm trying. Okay, it's cold in here now because of the sweat. Cold sweat. I think this is where the Fast Pass took us.
That's where Fast Pass comes in.
Yeah. How you doing? Yeah.
We are almost there.
I think I'm gonna try and film it. I'm gonna try, but I might lose it.
Might lose the stream or might lose your phone.
Both. So.
Well, it's okay. No big deal. Who needs a phone anyway?
You know, the new phone I just bought.
What time is it?
Yeah, I don't want to film people.
So maybe, So maybe after this, maybe we go, instead of on Navi River journey, maybe we take you guys into Satu'li Canteen.
We'll have some lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch sounds good.
Some cheeseburger pods.
With pickles.
Oh my goodness.
And then maybe we'll do the trails.
The trails, or we walk over to Everest.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I mean, I think that going on Everest after you eat is like
A great
the smartest
idea.
thing to do, right?
Especially when you go backwards. But you get a good view.
Huh?
Get a good view.
We'll have to see. It's also on like the complete opposite side of the park right now. You are fogging up.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit.
Fogging up.
I can't see too much.
Thank you.
Alright. Stairs, man. Stairs. Floor.
I'll harm your way together on that red circle just inside the door together. Storage capability. Welcome. Poster 2. Have you two wait on this circle right over there.
Perfect.
For your flight visors.
Thank
When your
you.
video completes on that wall behind you, come right into the next room and I'll bring you right into the
Okay.
location.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can everyone see me?
See.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi. Connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold onto the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold onto the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
That's helpful, and now you will be restrained above the ground and your floor will move. If you have a fear of heights, are prone to motion sickness, or unable to remain seated for your 4.5-minute flight, would like to opt out.
4.5 minutes.
Please keep face coverings on while you're waiting and throughout your entire flight. And everybody in both rooms, follow me to the link chamber.
Okay.
Attention drivers, stow your gear on the back wall and then get onto the link chair the way we showed you in the video. Then put on your flight visors. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, remain seated, lean forward, holding onto the hand grips, and supervise your children.
Trust yourself, own your phone.
We're gonna see when I sit.
Durante toda esta experiencia deberán permanecer sentados, inclinarse hacia adelante agarrando las barras y supervisen a sus niños. Gracias.
Okay. Can I put my glasses in there?
Sure.
Or just right there?
Yeah. All the way forward.
I am all the way forward. Let's see how this goes.
Just hold on to your really tight. Or she does it.
Huh?
He's kind of pushing the forward.
Please slide all the way forward, right to your chest.
Restraints activated.
Here we go.
Push and pull by connected restraint.
Oh yeah. Gonna see how this goes.
Everybody ready for your flight?
Yeah. Look at this. We're going.
Here we go. Hold on to that phone on both sides. Just don't cover the camera. Blinking.
Ooh, a tingling sensation.
Stop it.
Ooh.
This all comes up to 100.
This is just them giving us something to distract us
Oh.
while we while they lock everyone else into place.
I thought I was doing something
Here we
wrong.
go. Hold on tight.
Here we go. Oh boy. Whoa! Woo! Oh, it smells good. Whoa!
Welcome back. Please step off the link chair,
Oh,
gather
that
your
was
belongings,
awesome.
and exit the link chamber.
That was great. Whoa. Oh boy, I'm a little dizzy.
You're dizzy?
Just a little.
Attention drivers.
Oh,
Stow
sweet.
your gear on the back wall and then get onto the link chair the way we showed you in the video. Then put on your flight visors.
Let's go eat.
For your safety, Throughout this entire experience, remain seated, lean
That was
forward,
great.
holding onto the hand grips, and supervise your children.
Para su seguridad,
It's got to be one of the best rides now.
experiencia deberán permanecer sentados, inclinarse hacia adelante.
All right. Oh. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Alright, so Flight of Passage is done. We might come back again later.
What?
Maybe we'll come back and do it again later.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, we're gonna go have some lunch at Satu'li Canteen, so let's see what we get.
I don't think that mobile order is available right now.
Really?
Well, I read something that it was down.
I know how much you love Soarin', but that's way better than Soarin'. I'm trying so hard to prevent fogging up my glasses, but it's inevitable. There's no stopping the inevitable. You know, holding it on the ride was not as hard as I thought.
Yeah, like when they said to like put your cell phones away and stuff, I was like, oh man, is it gonna like move us around a lot? Because we've only been on this one other time.
I was like, nah, son.
No, it was fine. I said hold on to the handrails at all times.
It's a long walk, though, to get off this ride.
Kind of silly that it doesn't just like spit you right out at the gift shop.
Yeah. Spit.
Yeah.
It's so cute in here.
What?
They're so cute.
They're cute.
Everything.
They're like the little
Little
big
tail. Yeah.
Which I actually haven't seen any for this.
Right.
That's definitely something I would say that's newer.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know, you see, unless they only have them here.
They might. They do a lot of park exclusive stuff.
So that was my first time seeing it though.
Yeah, same here. Here we are. That was a nice short walk to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some food.
Yeah, those are the lines.
Yeah.
But it's lines with everything.
What are you getting?
Cheeseburger hot.
Was there something else here that we wanted to try at some point?
Oh, they're giving us this one. That's so sweet.
Like some kind of a bowl or something?
Oh yeah, there's like a steak bowl or something.
Yeah.
So let me upload the menu. Let me grab it.
Gotta reconnect. I lost it. Okay. We're back.
But then they also have the cheeseburger steam pod, so it's Those are really good. We've had those before.
Yeah.
I might get a bowl though. Just to like try it, you know? And then they have a chocolate cake.
Navi flute cup. Yeah, I'm just gonna drink water. That's so. Select your protein, select your base. Red and sweet potato hash. That sounds good.
Ooh, they have chili garlic shrimp.
Select your sauce. I think I might get a bowl. Are you gonna get a bowl?
Yeah, I think so. I'll try out a bowl. But I don't want any boba on it.
What is boba?
They're like those popping pearls.
Okay, here you go. I think I will do a chili garlic shrimp with red and sweet potato hash and creamy herb dressing.
Yes,
Sure,
please.
thank you. That's nice that they're doing that.
So nice.
Good stuff.
It's hot today.
Yeah, it's like 90 right now.
Probably feels like
Over 100.
I want to find it. Yeah, this actually sounds really good.
Yeah. I don't know if I want the chicken or the shrimp. I'm gonna do the shrimp. I've decided. Banshee Chardonnay.
Like, I wish that I could get a cheeseburger steam pod, but I'm assuming that'll pull me down.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. We need some fuel. What are you gonna get for a base?
I'm gonna get noodles.
Noodles.
So I'm gonna get grilled beef with noodles and creamy herb dressing.
That sounds pretty good. Yeah, but we're under shade here, so it's nice. We may be forced to sit at a table that's not in the shade.
Which will not be fun.
I wish I had a hood.
Huh?
I wish I had a hood or a hat. The one day I don't have a hat. Look at the inside. It's cool inside.
I can feel a little breeze.
No, like, it's
Oh,
cool.
the design.
It looks cool.
Sorry, my mind is on the AC right now.
Yeah, I know. It is.
In Hollywood Studios, there's no shade.
No, thankfully we have a lot of trees here. Thank you for bearing with us while we wait in line here for food, yeah.
Hi guys.
Comfy now?
Yes, we got max.
It's good, it's good.
Thank you.
Are you excited to try something new?
Yeah. It's kind of a bummer that mobile order isn't working today because mobile order is awesome.
Yeah.
It's just ready so fast. You don't have to wait in any lines. You just walk up to the counter and get it. But technical difficulties. It is what it is.
Yeah, so my phone's actually getting pretty low here. So I'm thinking we wrap this up and we can take some pictures of our food. And if you guys check out our Instagram, which is Official Disney Digest, we'll post some pictures of our lunch there so that you guys can see. And once we charge back up again, we might come back on for another part of our day here at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, hopefully we will see you guys later.